What's up, y'all? Faucette Media here. Back with another video.
Oh, Lord. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to be offensive. Do not let my confidence offend your insecurity, please.
Coach Prime out here making all the bags. I can't believe it. I was watching the Colorado game and I saw 2 or 3 commercials with Dion and or his son in them. This marketing is amazing, and shout out to my cousin Brian, who told me that the NIL is only name, image, and likeness. So Shadur, his son, quarterback of the team, even though he's in the commercial, he can't speak. So he's got a non-speaking role. But he's still getting a bag, man. Trust me, as an actor, I know how much you could get off of commercials for not saying a word. I might have been in one. Put it in the comments if you find me in a commercial this season.
A lot of men don't tell the truth. Yeah. As wild as I am, I tell girls up front the truth. Yeah. Now I'm the guy that's
because it gives them an option to take it or leave it.
And you know,
the majority of the time, if you're being real, if you start, it's like this. How you start a relationship is how it's going to end. So if you start off on lies, that's what it's going to continue to be. But if you start off telling the truth and y'all build that relationship, even as friends or whatever, once it's time to take it there, y'all understand, you're going to feel comfortable. You're not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? Why would I lie to you? Why would she lie to me? If she telling me, I ain't going to front, I just had sex yesterday, I'm like, okay, well, I just did this. And now later on the line, if we want to take it there, we're going to feel so comfortable. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you
that's how I look at it.
That's how I always look at it.
So I make sure I just be real.
That's why I don't mind dating.
Yeah, that's funny. Most relationships, if they are based on honesty, a lot of times they don't go the distance, you know, because nobody wants to be honest. I feel like the long-term relationships a lot of times are the ones where people are lying the most. And the people like myself who want to be honest about things, tell you up front, I'd rather not be in a relationship with you than cheat on you. And that's what people don't get. You know, I think people like the thrill of trying to cheat on somebody or being dishonest instead of just letting that person go and give them the autonomy to make their own decisions, to let them know exactly what you're doing, and then if they're cool with it, then you all can compromise. But a lot of times people get off on the idea of having somebody and possessing somebody that they can then make moves on, that they can then cheat on, or they can do something else to. I just think it's too much. It's too much to keep track of. You can't keep track of your lies after a certain point. At a certain point, you're going to fumble, you're going to trip up, and then you're going to be saying, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Just be real from the beginning, like this guy says. It'll save you a lot of headache.
I think my boyfriend's little sister is like genuinely in love with him. She's constantly calling and wanting him to go to places with her, dinner, movies, if the 3 of us go somewhere. She makes me sit in the back. Yes, I'm a bit of a pushover, despite being several years older. She's 16 and I'm 22. She constantly is hugging him and wants him to sleep in her bed when we are over.
Sorry?
Rub her back. She has chronic migraine, so he says it's just because she's sick, but I think it's so weird. And she causes fights if she doesn't get her way. Is this normal sibling behavior? I have an older brother and I think I'd rather jump off a cliff than have him, in quotation marks, massage my back with oil.
Now, I mean, the sister's sick. I was going to say 100% this is weird behavior, but the sister is sick, and I get it. Like, through hardship, a lot of times families bond in different ways, and you know, of course the girlfriend is 100% like jealous of the situation. The sister's obviously also jealous of the girlfriend, but I think I don't know about getting in bed with each other. That's weird, that's strange. Maybe something they did as kids and they have some type of memory around it, but I think that's where their bond comes from. As far as the relationship goes, he's going to have to set a boundary with either his sister or his girlfriend. You know, letting them know what is what. I mean, obviously, after he gets married, he's probably not going to be doing those same things. But at this point, you know, if they're young, I think it's okay with that. But, I mean, the girlfriend could do a little investigation to find out if that's something if that's how his family gets down or something. weird like that.
This happened this year. You're not even gonna believe this, bro. This girl, I think she just graduated college. Out of college, she was gonna be working at Microsoft soon.
Damn,
at the
that's
time,
crazy.
right? So her life was looking hella good. She ends up taking a trip with one of her homegirls to Germany. So they go to Germany and they're just going out there, you know, just as tourists and just to see what's good with everything. This guy, random German dude that's out there, dude's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I mean, I know like everywhere out here, you know what I mean? Like if you guys want to see like a cool spot, they're like, oh, okay, like let's go see what's good with it. He takes the girls to this like bridge, right? And they're just like kind of looking at the stuff, everything like that. While they're all just chilling, looking at the site, he tries to SA the girl, the 21-year-old, because it's her and her friend. Her friend's 22. Her homegirl is like grabbing the and like hitting him and trying to stop him and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's getting so frustrated of like, like she's not letting me do it. He throws both of these girls
Off the bridge?
a 615-foot cliff.
Yeah.
Off of, and I'm telling you right now, bro, the craziest.
That's crazy. That is insane. Man, sorry to hear that. You know, sometimes these, you know, we talk about protection and we talk about being in, you know, situations where you're not putting your life at risk. A lot of women are out here solo traveling with no male companion because, you know, sisters are doing it for themselves. But you got to think about it. Like, if you don't have that support of somebody fighting them off and then you all get overpowered, both of you, but, you know, that's very, very sad. You have to be safe out here, ladies, so that you can avoid things like that. And unfortunately, as much as you want to be independent out here and you know you want to be a boss chick, you might need some male protection in your life. I'm just going to say it. More than male companionship. I know a lot of women want to reduce men down to sexual organs and finances, but there are other intangibles that men can give you that, like, a man that knows you or knows your homegirl isn't going to be like, yo, hook up with this random guy in Germany and go out on the town with him. Go to a bridge and hang out with him. And then when he makes a move, neither one of them could get him up off him. You know, you would have had a better fighting chance with a man there as opposed to your homegirl. But, you know, you don't want to listen, you know what I'm saying? Because of the Barbie movie. And stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? The Barbie movie got your heads gassed up. But, you know, people never learn. That's unfortunate. Rest in peace to her.
Women are stronger than men.
No, we're not stronger. People just think we're stronger. We're forced to learn how to be strong.
What is this?
Learn.
What is this? She thinks she really dunked on him, too. She thinks she really put him in his place. Learn. There's not a period at the end of that word. But, you know, it's stuff like this that got people head gassed up, you know what I mean? Where they feel like they could talk to people in any kind of way. And unfortunately, people have to learn that though you might have built an ideal system and you might have your CCW or whatever you need to get, or Mace or whatever, the great equalizers of the world. Just making statements like that puts you in a state of delusion. You're not working with a full deck, you know. And unfortunately, a lot of people allow this type of behavior and they encourage this type of behavior. But it's a difference between theory and actual practice. And a lot of people get the theories confused with what they can do in their real life and what they actually need to be doing. You know what I mean?
Have you ever shoved anything in your own ass?
Of course. Duh. You have to. I feel like that's a part of life.
A lot?
A lot of things?
Or just once?
No, I mean, you have to try out different things because, like, the first time, it's not, you're like, maybe try again. And then...
Did you go full on with like a glass jar, like a can? What are we talking?
I used
a cucumber.
I used a knife. No.
Oh my God.
I hope it was sheathed.
It took me a while to go there, but I was like, I think one day I was like,
you just did it by yourself to explore?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
See, I never like put my own finger in my own ass. for fun. But I was so nervous that there was gonna be like I was gonna have a dirty asshole. So in the shower, I would put my finger in the ass to clean it out, and that's the only time I was like, "Oh, we're getting in there." And I don't think soap is good up your ass, but I would do it, and that shit would slip right in, so it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, "This is vulnerable."
Yeah. Naked and Afraid.
Naked and Afraid.
Anal edition.
Yeah, I'm assuming these guys are ex-workers. These women are ex-workers because, yeah, that was a crazy conversation, and it was so casually had. It was like, yeah, this is the question for the podcast. Oh, this is a comedy podcast for stoners who appreciate dark humor. Man, that's crazy though. But you know, shout out to them for being adventurous, explorers. You know what I'm saying? Freak-a-leaks. What P.D. Pablo say? Freak-a-leak. Sonda. What happened to P.D. Pablo, by the way? Who knows? Like, rap is so fleeting, man.
Small, definitely. I would definitely be with a guy with a small, like, and that's an unpopular opinion, but definitely, like,
bro, I'm not even gonna lie. When it's like,
definitely,
you don't even need it.
Trust me, I don't need.
You don't need it that.
She was excited about it. You know, it's crazy because, you know, I think a lot of opinions are formed by, you know, popular adult content. I think adult content informs what people believe is like an ideal versus normal life. You know what I mean? Like, there's women that are interested in doing that are size queens or whatever, that really just, that's their main focus, is getting the biggest possible. They want it every day. But then there's women who want it once in a while, occasionally, and they don't want to come home to that. They don't want to ruin what they have going for anybody else that might not be extra large. But I think it's funny that, you know, the common knowledge for most men is as big as possible, and a lot of women are saying the exact opposite. They're like, yo, I just want something normal in real life. And I think men think it's just because women are trying to protect their feelings or something, but I think it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, long-term relationships are not built on adult entertainment size equipment. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, I mean, it is what it is.
The reason I switched to OnlyFans is, honestly, it was meant to just be not, I needed to raise $100,000 to send to the Lebanese Red Cross after the Beirut blast, and I thought, OnlyFans, everyone's on OnlyFans, it'll be the best way to make money. And then I got shit for using money I made off OnlyFans to donate to the Lebanese Red Cross. People were like, how dare you send this dirty whore money to Lebanon? We don't need this. Like, what?
Wait, what?
So it's like you can't do anything. You're not in a position to pick and choose where the money is coming from.
That's why she joined OnlyFans? Sure it is. Sure it is. She joined OnlyFans because she wanted to donate to the Lebanon Red Cross. Of course, that's the only reason you join OnlyFans. Duh. And that's the reason she stayed on OnlyFans and made a career out of OnlyFans, and subsequently tried to live all that down. But hey, whatever helps you sleep at night, baby girl. I mean, I know she's been having some weird interviews trying to run away from her past, but you know, this is something you have to know when you're doing the OF thing. You have to know that that's something that you signed up for and something that you got to continue to hold as your legacy, even after your kids are grown and in high school or whatever, and they've got to discover that their mom is somewhere busting it open in 2023, way back in 2023.
And I'm saying this as a person who's never been married, so let me state my bias plainly, you know what I'm saying? But like, a lot of times y'all be letting people grind y'all down and you not married, you know what I'm saying? By the time you even get to the idea of marriage, you done let the relationship beat you into submission. And I ain't even saying this a gender thing, you feel me? Like, a lot of times y'all just done been worn down to where you like, shit, this all I'm worth now. Like, bruh, don't let years and years and years go by before you take a little recalibration of where the both of y'all at and figure out if y'all can really be in that relationship still, bruh. Again, it's about your capacity, bruh. If your, like Tahoe said, if your cup empty, then that relationship ain't healthy for you anyway. It doesn't matter what the other person got going on. You done wore your relationship with you out. So how are you healthy now? How do you show up now that you done been worn dry?
You know, this guy's had a lot of great comments on these shows and one-liners and zingers, but I don't think he can consistently crank those out all the time. It's been a lot of them on the TikTok highlights, but I don't know. I think at a certain point you gotta start talking normal. You can't talk in slam dunks all the time. It's just not authentic. Nobody is that I don't know, that much of a wordsmith, if you will. It just seems inauthentic after a while. But I mean, he's saying some interesting things here that could be perceived as true. But I'm just not necessarily buying it after I've seen it 100 times. Like literally 100 times. Hey, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification for all uploads. This is Faucette Media.